everyone. Since the last time we spoke about coffee, we've gotten more for some reason.
We've been learning to drink coffee, and our favorite so far has been this Death Wish, which is a blend of Arabica and a Robusta.
We're on our last bit here, and we've only got one bean to show you. That's what we ground this morning. Show me.
So then I went to the store and I saw this one, which says Espresso blend coffee, and I looked and it said it is a mixture of Arabica and Robusta. I thought to myself, this is simply an espresso blend. So we're going to test that theory.
So here is the other one. The Death Wish is slightly darker and a slightly different sort of look. So Death Wish is on top and Espresso is on the bottom there.
And the brand of this particular one is called Siena Arte, a sip of Italy. This coffee, which I got $12.99 at one of these big box stores for 2.2 pounds, versus this Death Wish coffee.
And another thing that we're going to do is we're going to try and make this taste good as well. Our goal has always been to try and figure out if we can make coffee taste good to us.
Cream helps.
So, in Mexico, they have a custom where they put hot milk into the coffee. We're going to put hot cream in it instead because I've tried it before with hot cream and that seems to help. So first we are brewing the espresso.
All right. Show them the beans.
Here is a sample of the beans. If you would like an in-depth review of the Death Wish, I'm fairly certain that we did that at some point.
We did. Death Wish 2 is going to have different size beans, although they all look the same. But this one, you got two very different kinds of beans. There's a round one and an oblong one, and they're smaller. Now, Death Wish actually tells you to do 2.5 tablespoons in 6 ounces.
But we do not do that much.
To make it the world's strongest coffee. But we're going to compare it in like ratios, just to see if Death Wish is simply espresso. And we are not doing it espresso style. We're just doing pour over coffee style.
Because we don't have an espresso machine, and I don't think that's a purchase that we plan to make.
We have not gone the espresso route. Don't even know how it tastes.
So here's one.
Now the smell of this espresso blend is peppery in a dark roasted sort of way.
So 2 tablespoons of the coffee, and then we go around here, and it all goes through because this coffee filter is crap.
Yes. Why don't you start over with a new 2 tablespoons so that you know exactly how much you got. Our paper filter died immediately, so now we're going to do French press instead.
And we're going to have to clean in between. This is why I don't like using the coffee press.
But at least it does not spill all your coffee into
Oblivion.
the cup, which is yucky.
So once again, we have 2 tablespoons of coffee here. And we're going to pour our water in again.
Now this is the Mr. Coffee French press that we reviewed. And after using it a few times, it's a little annoying to clean out because this is removable here. So if you're not careful, you're dumping that glass insert into the trash. So I end up just sort of digging it out with a paper towel.
Our cream is still warm, which is nice.
We heated the cream.
So our plan is to make this taste as not bad as possible. Hot water for the coffee, not using medium water.
We used the second from the top, which is, it's actually the herbal tea setting. It's 200.
Is that the one that we used for pu'er?
Yeah, it's the 200 instead of boiling, which is 212.
That's the one that we use for pu'er as well.
Yeah.
And then we've got...
It's a little hotter than the 158 the coffee asks for. Isn't that just the most fun? That's what I like about French press.
So now that we've got our hot coffee poured, it looks and smells more like Folgers to me. And then we're going to add in the hot cream. Not being exact here, just started doing what I think is gonna work. We might need to use more cream than this. And then so now we've got our cups of coffee. Now while she's finishing that, since she's cleaned this, I can go ahead and add the 2 tablespoons of Death Wish here. Something to mention is that the Death Wish is resealable, but the other one isn't.
So now we'll have to find an airtight container for it.
I don't like this.
You don't like this?
I don't like this.
It's heavy on the sour.
Oh no.
Not your thing, huh?
Oh no, 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 no.
So the Death Wish is better?
I don't remember.
You don't like coffee, that's your problem. No, there's a malty chocolatey quality to it. Kind of like a chocolate malt. And that's partly the cream.
Tastes like all of the bad part of dark chocolate.
What's the bad part of dark chocolate? Bitter?
Tastes like bitter,
How's it
old, frozen, and then refrozen dark chocolate.
smell?
Smells
Now,
like,
to
smells
try
like
it.
kidney beans.
Coffee is beanie.
Oh, Eni gave me some of her, some of that coffee that we gave her for Mother's Day. It tasted like kidney beans.
That was flavored. It was like vanilla or something.
It was macadamia nut.
Hmm.
And it tasted like kidney beans.
I don't think she wants to drink kidney beans. Okay, this is the Italian one, black.
If I wanted kidney beans, I would just eat some kidney beans.
I don't love it.
I washed my hair yesterday and I used a new thing that we've got and I think it helped.
BioSilk.
I think that's right. Yeah.
We'll put you a link down there for that.
The silk treatment. I haven't used the shampoo or the conditioner yet. I'm running out of my conditioner.
I thought you had already used it before.
No, not the silk thing. Just the silk shampoo and conditioner.
Oh, you only had the 2 instead of the 3 last time. It
And
comes in a package of 3 different things.
And when I used it before, I did all of this. So I have not tried it with my new shower method yet. Or attempting to make my hair curly. Because when I used it last time, I was attempting to make my hair straight.
I put castor oil on my hair this morning.
Hers is very curly too.
Greased it up. So this is... Now we have not prepared it espresso style. This is coffee.
Maybe it's better that way. We don't know.
Neither good nor bad, just coffee. But of course it's always better with cream. Okay, the cream actually amplifies the sour. Because it was not sour until I put the cream in.
I told you this thing leaked.
It does seem to leak. Why is that?
I don't know.
Because I washed it?
No, it was leaking from the bottom.
This does smell better already. Okay, drinking it black.
Oh.
You just hate coffee. This one is beanier.
There is one way I can drink coffee. That is, brew it slightly weaker than it should be. Add cream. Lots and lots of cream. Stick it in the refrigerator. Might I add, there is also syrup, salt, and possibly a little bit of sugar added in there. Stick it in the refrigerator. Close the refrigerator. Wait 20 minutes. Stick it over ice, and then I can drink it.
That's not coffee, that's ice cream.
That's iced coffee. That's a thing. Ask Starbucks.
The only thing I want. Also, this one had a chance to get, the water's getting cooler.
Oh.
But it is beanier. Beanier rather than more sour. And there's some hot cream, which is less hot than it was.
Yeah.
And the sour does not come out in this. Okay, so.
Okay, I've come to a conclusion.
Yes.
I hate coffee.
She hates coffee. I understand that.
Ugh.
You don't have to drink it. Better if you don't. Probably stunt your growth or something. So Death Wish is not simply an espresso blend, although it is Arabica and Robusta.
I don't like it.
It's also better than that particular brand there.
Keep coffee in cakes.
So you don't have to drink coffee. You can go back to tea. Tea is lovely. And until we see you again.
Goodbye. And make sure to make time for tea and a good book.
Not coffee, apparently.